Imagine this. So, the speech title today will be The Truth Behind the Digital Number, How Banking Actually Works. So, imagine this. You open your phone and you tap on the wallet app and you see rupees 10,000 balance. It looks real, it feels real, and you feel powerful. But let me ask you something. Where is that money? Is it inside the phone? Inside the SIM card? Floating in the cloud? Or it is just a number? Today I am going to reveal something that most people use every single day, but very few really understand. Today we will be uncovering how real banking works, how digital wallets like eSeva in Nepal actually operate, and that what that digital number truly represents, and how banks and digital wallets really make profit. And trust me, after this speech, you will never look at your bank balance the same way again. Let me tell you a short story. There was a guy named Ram. Ram deposits rupees 10,000 into a bank, and let's say a commercial bank in Nepal called Nepal Rashtra Bank. Ram feels safe. He thinks my money is locked in a vault. But here's the truth. That rupees 10,000 does not sit there. That rupees 10,000, the, the 1,000 rupees of Ram doesn't sit there. The bank takes Ram's 1,000s and lend maybe Rs 800 to Sita. Sita uses it to start a business. The bank charges Sita interest, maybe 12%. Maybe meanwhile they give Ram maybe 4% interest. That 8% difference, that's profit. This system is called financial reserve banking. Sorry for that. This system is called fractional reserve banking. It means bank don't keep all your money. They keep a fraction. The rest they lend it. And that is how money manipulates in the company economy. That's how that is how money manipulates in the economy. So Ram money is working, but here comes the truth. Here comes a twist. Ram upgrades. Ram upgrades. He installs mobile banking. He starts using eSeva. He stops carrying cash. Now, when you see Rs 10,000 in his when he sees rupees 1,000 in his wallet app, what is that? It is not a physical cash. It is not the photo of money. It is simply an entry in the database. Yes, just numbers stored in server. But don't underestimate those numbers because those numbers represent a liability for a book, because those number represents the liability for the bank, a promise, a legal obligations. When your wallet shows rupees 1,000, it means the institution wants you Rs 1,000. The institution owes you 1,000 rupees. That's it. It's not money inside your phone, it's a promise. If money really stayed inside your phone, the day your phone falls in water, you will become bankrupt. Imagine. Sir, why are you crying? My saving drowned into our toilet. That will be tragic and funny. But thankfully, that is not how it works. Now, let's talk honestly. When you load money into Iseva, where does it go? It doesn't disappear. Iseva keeps that money in partner banks. So if 1 million users keep money in Iseva, that is a massive pool of ideal money. What happens to that money? It can sit in a bank account earning interest, be the part of financial flows, generate transactional fees. So, how does Iseva make profit? Let's break it down. Number one, transaction fees. When you pay electricity bill, when you transfer money, when a merchant receives payments, a small percentage is charged somewhere in the chain. You may not notice it, but millions of small fees will be continuing to become a big revenue. Number two, merchant fees. Shops accept digital payments. They pay service charges. Convenience for you. Revenue from the platform. Convenience for you, for the user, but the revenue for the platform. Number three is float income. When user keep money idles in wallet, that pooled money earns interest in the bank. That is called float income. And when millions of people leave small balance, that money is serious money. That becomes serious money. So here is something powerful. When you see cash in your hand, you feel ownership. When you see a digital normal, you feel control. But in reality, your money in the bank is legally the bank's money. You are the creditor. The bank owes you. This sounds shocking, but that's how banking laws works worldwide. Banks operate under the supervision of institutions like Nepal Rashtra Bank in Nepal. Regulation creates trust. Regulation creates trust. Trust creates deposits. Deposits create lending. And lending creates profit. And profit sustains the system. That's it. So let's be honest. Digital banking is not growing because banks love you. It is growing because it is cheaper than branches. It is cheaper than opening the branches. It's faster than paperwork, easier to scale, and data driven. Every digital transaction creates data, and data is powerful. It helps institutions analyze spending behavior, offer loans, cross sell services, and assess risk. The real gold, not just money, data. Digital banking reduces cash printing cost, physical infrastructure cost, and human labor cost. It increases transactional speed, financial inclusion, economic circulation. A vegetable seller in a village can now accept QR payments. This is financial empowerment. This is financial empowerment. But remember, convenience is never free. If you are not paying with money, you are paying with fees, data, or attention. Let me ask you something. Have you ever checked your balance before sleeping just to feel safe? That number gives comfort. But the real security is not the number. The real security is economic stability, regulation, trust in institution, and responsible governance. Because if trust collapses, number becomes meaningless. History has shown this many times. Banking works not because of money, it works because of belief. Digital banking is not evil. It is powerful, it is effective if It is efficient and it is revolutionary. But we must understand the money is not inside your phone. Banks use deposited money to lend and earn. Digital wallets earn from fees and float. Regulation protects the system. Trust sustains everything. The real face behind digital money, the real face behind digital money, the real face behind digital number, it is complex systems of database, lasers, loans, interest, regulations, and human trust. So next time when you open your phone and you see rupees 10,000 or 1 lakh, don't just see a number. See a promise, a system, a economy, a number, a network of trust, and ask yourself, am I just a user or do I understand the system? Because knowledge is financial power. Because knowledge is financial power. Money in your wallet is useful, but understanding money, that is wealth. That is wealth. Thank you. That's it for today, guys. Have you learned about something new today? It was all about the digital banking world, and you must know things like this. It's really important to know about how the real banking, especially the digital banking, works and how they are profitable. That's it for today, guys, and we will be meeting in the next topics. So stay tuned, and I will be meeting you in the next video. Bye bye. Alsta Bros.